What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This here's Legitical Response. We cover political news, y'all, and today it's a very slow news day, as you could probably imagine. I haven't seen too much. I just randomly picked something to talk about because there's really nothing else to talk about except the, the old same old thing over and over and over again. But, I really hate how the Harris campaign is constantly lying about Donald Trump wanting to debate her. Just because he cancels a debate that he had with Joe Biden, as a matter of fact. Kamala Harris took that as he's canceling a debate that he had with her. Hang on. That's not how any of this works. But let's get into the story because, the Associated Press, once again, is just lying here. Check this out. Trump says he'll skip an ABC debate with Harris in September and wants them to face off on Fox News. Yes, that is not a lie. However, they do lie quite proficiently in this thing. Let's get into it. Donald Trump says he's pulling out of a scheduled September debate with Vice President Kamala Harris on ABC and wants them to face off on Fox News, making it increasingly unlikely that the candidates will confront each other on stage before the November election. Now, that is a matter of opinion. This is supposed to be a fact. No, that debate on ABC was scheduled between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, not Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. For some reason, these people think that they can just swap candidates out and that, you can just say, oh, yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, think about that with anything else. Would that be acceptable? Like if Mike Tyson is going to go fight, I don't know, Muhammad Ali or something like that, and then all of a sudden the Muhammad Ali gets switched out with Jake Paul. Like, Mike Tyson's going to be like, what? No, of course not. We need to schedule a new fight. You wouldn't do this with anything else. So why do these people think it's okay for Kamala Harris just to switch places with Joe Biden and think it's okay? No, they need to reschedule a debate. And I think Trump has no problem debating Kamala Harris. However, you got the Kamala Harris team and Democrats, they're constantly out here screaming, oh, Donald Trump is scared.
The last debate, Martha, happened when both candidates were not their confirmed nominee either. So what has changed is my question. I think the obvious answer is Donald Trump is afraid. He's afraid of this change. He's acting like it. Listen, I'm a combat veteran. I know fear and fatigue when I see it.
You could not have a clearer contrast between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And let me tell you something. He's pretty afraid. Y'all see, he's backing out of the debate now. He's afraid to stand toe-to-toe with our vice president.
On this specific date. And now he's pulling out. And of course, it shows that he's afraid. It shows that he knows if the two of them are on a stage together, it's not going to end well for him.
But I'm sorry, people just aren't buying that. That's just a bunch of garbage. But let's keep going and see what else they say. In a series of Truth Social posts late Friday, the Republican nominee and former president said his agreement to a September 10th debate on ABC has been terminated because he will no longer face Democratic President Joe Biden, who ended his campaign last month after a disastrous performance in their first debate. Trump now says he will appear on Fox News on September 4th in Pennsylvania with rules that he called similar to his debate with Biden, but with a full audience instead of a mostly empty studio. Trump says that if Harris, the likely Democrat nominee, does not agree to the new network and date, he will do a major town hall with Fox News. Michael Tyler, a Harris spokesperson, said Trump is running scared and trying to back out of the debate he already agreed to and running straight to Fox News to bail him out. That is laughably absurd, if you ask me. Like, really, dude? No. You need to schedule a new debate. These people are insane, and I talk about these people all the time being insane, and they love to take stuff Donald Trump says, twist it around, and just make up whatever reality that they think they can win on for some reason, and I don't get it. Like he's running scared and trying to hide behind Fox News, who has been somewhat hostile to him in the past. No, I'm sorry. If he was trying to hide behind anywhere, it'd be like OAN or Newsmax or somebody like that. right? It wouldn't be Fox freaking News. But this is just, once again, you can always tell what the Democrats are doing by what they're saying the other guy is doing. It's not Donald Trump that they're saying is running scared. It's themselves that are running scared because they know they put Donald Trump up against Kamala Harris. Right? We saw that quote I covered a while back. You know, Kamala Harris was talking about, oh, if Trump were to stand over me like he did Hillary Clinton in 2016, I would be like, what are you doing? That's kind of weird. That was a ridiculous, like, that's really your comeback, lady? Is that really your comeback? What chance does Kamala Harris, let me know down in the comment section, what chance does Kamala Harris have of winning a debate against Donald Trump? 1 out of 10? 1 out of 50? 1 out of 5? Maybe she has a 50-50 chance of winning. Like, and who decides the winner? I guess the people do. But when you have people on the left who are absolutely delusional, like Brian Tyler Cohen, who honestly made an entire video as to why Joe Biden beat Donald Trump in their last debate. Does it even matter? Some people are just deranged, y'all. It was not immediately clear whether ABC would turn its September 10th event into a Harris town hall in Trump's absence. Tyler said Harris is committed to the time slot and would appear one way or the other to take the opportunity to speak to a primetime national audience, which would be a good idea for her because, yes, she needs some support. I know you might be thinking, well, she's got this crazy honeymoon period that's going on right now, and it seems like a lot of people are getting behind her. However,
Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
It feels like she black when she want to be. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest.
I feel that same. Because
Wow.
Yeah, she uses the black card when she have to.
Wow, it's huge. I'm just saying, I've heard this is huge, man.
Okay, so that's interesting. My follow-up question is, does it matter?
At this point, no. I think America's... I tell people this right now. If you really want change in this country, you would not be voting for either of the lesser of two evils. So, like, if we at that point, if we truly at that point as Americans, then we know what we need to do.
But I'm talking about this. We're debating her ethnicity.
Yeah.
Right? And we're hedging, right? Maybe. Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
If she came out tomorrow and was like, yo, I'm black.
That don't mean nothing to me. Obama was black.
Right. Doesn't mean anything to you.
Wow.
Now, hold on. Do you think, though, let's flip it a little bit further. Does a black candidate maybe understand your background, your needs better than a candidate who's not?
If they've come from our background.
Well, so let's get away from that. Let's say it is a black candidate.
Yeah.
Okay? Would you vote for someone who's a black candidate over a white candidate if they have the same issues? And they're no different on the issues, but one's black, one's white. Do you favor the black candidate because of like those reasons? Maybe they understand my situation better, understand me better.
Yeah, are you relating to somebody more just based on if they kind of resemble what you look like? Does that inherently make you want to vote for them?
If they come from my same type of background, like
Just like Ray said, like so they really gotta be.
Yeah.
They just can't be black. They
You
gotta
can't just be black.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you have to come from my background.
Wow.
You have to understand what it is to be poor, to fight for everything,
Wow.
to get where I've been through so much to get where I am today. And if you can't relate to that, why am I going to just give you my vote? Why am I going to support you?
So a white person, hold on. So a white person just come through all of that versus a rich black person.
That white person, if he's going through the same thing that I've gone through, he from the hood, he from the trailer parks, he from the bottom, bro, you got my vote because you understand where I come from.
That's what I always say.
I try to tell people.
In a subsequent Truth Social post on Saturday afternoon, Trump said of Harris, "I'll see her on September 4th, or I won't see her at all." Trump has gone back and forth on debating with Harris since she entered the presidential race. He had told reporters he felt an obligation to debate, but also said in a recent Fox News interview that he thought Americans already know everything about both candidates. Harris has pressed Trump to keep the commitment he made when Biden was in the race, noting Trump's criticisms of her. Harris dared him recently to say it to my face. Once again, Trump had no commitments to Kamala Harris to debate on ABC. These people are just outright lying about that. It's insane. In his Truth Social post, Trump also cited his litigation against ABC as a conflict of interest in his participation in the network's debate. Trump sued the network in March following an assertion by anchor George Stephanopoulos that Trump had been found liable for rape. A New York jury found Trump liable for sexually abusing advice columnist E. Jean Carroll, but rejected her claim that she was raped. But Trump agreed 2 months after filing his lawsuit to the September 10th debate on ABC, as well as the June 27th debate on CNN that helped knock Biden out of the race. David Moir and Lindsey Davis, not Stephanopoulos, are set to be ABC's debate moderators. Trump has skipped debates before, including all the 2024 Republican presidential primary debates. Yeah, because there was no need to do those debates whatsoever. Like, there really was no need. There was no need to do those debates at all, as a matter of fact, as we would later find out. This was Trump's race. All those people that were running in the primary kind of didn't need to do it. Of course, we find that out now, but at the time, sure, maybe Ron DeSantis might have had a chance. But I understand why Trump didn't show up to those debates. It would have made no difference whatsoever if he would have won those, if he would have got destroyed. It wouldn't have made a single freaking difference. Although I do believe in my heart of hearts that Vivek Ramaswamy in a head-on with Donald Trump would destroy him 10 times out of 10. I just don't think Donald Trump can handle, charisma, facts, witty comebacks on the level of Vivek Ramaswamy. Like, I really wish Trump would have picked Ramaswamy as a running mate just to see a Vivek Ramaswamy debate any sort of vice presidential candidate that the Biden-Harris ticket or the Harris whatever ticket would have had. I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been great. It would be like a bear beating up on a sloth or something like that. But it would be like one of the most annoying sloths you've ever seen, just getting totally picked apart by that bear. It would have been great. Normally, it wouldn't be good at all. So, you'd feel bad for the sloth. Unless it was the most annoying sloth you've ever seen in your entire life. I think it would have been great. But, these people are insane, and they're just willing to lie and propagate whatever narrative that they can latch onto. Oh, Trump's running scared. So that's what they're going to go with. But it's all just a bunch of BS. It's all a bubble that eventually will pop, y'all. It will pop. We will see that Harris is a crappy candidate, right? She's got no accomplishments whatsoever. She's failed on the border. And hang on right quick, something I just now thought about. What is going on with her speeches? Has anybody else noticed this? That when she was the vice president and Joe Biden was the candidate, and, as a matter of fact, through their whole administration up until she became the candidate, she was giving out these speeches that a toddler would latch onto and be like, yeah, they were just dumb speeches. Like, a lot of people talked about this a lot. Like, why is her speeches, like, so angled toward low intelligence? Like, really, that's what her speeches sounded like. She was talking to a room of kindergartners. It didn't make any sense. Like, it makes her look really stupid. And now, all of a sudden, that Joe Biden's out and she's the candidate, she's giving these great speeches that really aren't that bad. Of course, on substance they are, but as far as what she's saying and how she's delivering her words, she's like a totally different person. Has anybody else noticed this? Let me know down in the comments section. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comments section. Is Trump scared? Or is this just some bubble narrative that the corporate press can latch onto and try to sell to the American people. Let me know what you think. That's all I got for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and y'all try to have a good day. Stay legitical. Peace.